Throughout his whole career, Leon Day was always compared to Satchel Paige, but the two could not be more polar opposite. Paige was a showman and attracted much attention while Day didn't even have a wind-up when he pitched. However, all that flash ended up meaning nothing for Satchel Paige, as in 3 of 4 recorded head-to-head matchups, Leon Day took home the bragging rights. Welcome back to Learn a Hall of Famer, a series where I go over every MLB Hall of Famer in alphabetical order, giving you some of their stats and some history so we can all learn more about the greats of baseball. And today we look at the man who has some of the most unique pitching mechanics of all time, Leon Day. Day was born October 30th, 1916 in Alexandria, Virginia, which is just south of Washington, D.C. When Day was younger, he would find any way to get into the stadium of the Baltimore Black Sox to see them play. Day would, quote, go over the fence or under the fence to get in. When he was in 10th grade, he left high school much to the chagrin of his mother because they did not have a baseball team. But it ended up working out as he caught the attention of Black Sox manager Rap Dixon, who signed Day to his first ever professional contract. Leon Day played in the Negro Leagues from 1934 to 1946 with a few breaks for the Black Sox, Brooklyn Eagles, Newark Eagles, and the Homestead Grays. He bat and threw righty. He had a 3.58 ERA, a 1.270 whip, a career record of 55-22 with 432 strikeouts, 18.3 WAR, .210 WAR per 9 innings pitched, 129 ERA plus, and a 2.49 FIP. Leon Day was most well known for his matchups with Satchel Paige and his very unique pitching delivery. As mentioned in the intro, Day won 3 out of the 4 matchups between himself and Satchel Paige. In one of those matchups, Day recalls the score was 0-0, his team wouldn't get him a run, so Day came up to the plate in the 9th inning and hit what he called a lucky home run to win 1-0. Another matchup featured Day, who was playing as a ringer for the Homestead Grays at the time, throwing a complete game 5-hit 4-1 victory, which was then overturned due to the Grays' use of ringers. But the way that Day delivered the ball from the mound to home plate is unlike any delivery we've ever seen before. It is most often described as pitching from the ear instead of the traditional way of rearing all the way back and throwing the ball overhand. Day would more or less throw the ball like how a second baseman would flick a fielded ground ball over to first base. But this very short-arm delivery worked quite well as it fooled hitters enough to land Leon Day in the Hall of Fame. Leon Day was elected into the Hall of Fame in 1995 via the Veterans Committee. He passed away just 5 days after he learned of his induction on March 13th, 1995 at the age of 78 in Baltimore, Maryland. As always, thank you guys so much for coming to class. I've been Professor Baseball. You've been great. Here is your flag of the day. Leave your guess as to which country it could be in the comments down below, and I will see you next time.